So, welcome to today's video. Last week we learned the dribble, so we can learn the fan this week. The reason why I want to teach you the fan is because next week, pretty exciting video, we're going to be going over the cherry control, possibly my favorite control of all time when it comes to cards. But in order to do the cherry control, you've got to learn how to do the fan. So let's get straight into it. So today we're going to be going over the fan. Looks something like this. That's a pretty bad fan, but we'll get into better ones later. Let's see if I could just, okay, there you go. A little bit better. I would highly recommend that you use, newer cards so you can fan it a little bit easier. If you have a little bit more worn in cards, I would recommend watching my previous video on the dribble, which looks something like that. That way it puts a little bit of air in the cards, and once you do it, your fan is executed just a little bit better. That's only if you have worn in decks, but if you have a new one, it's not really that necessary. So to get started, the grip. So your left hand, right, when you're about to do it, looks like this. So just kind of mimic what I do. Looks something like that. I'll rotate it slow so you guys can copy the every move. But it looks something like that. Now, the fanning motion, it's all in the thumb. It is a thumb fan after all, so make sure it's with the thumb. So it's extremely hard to show it in slow motion, right? I mean, that wasn't too bad. So you're almost applying, like squeezing pressure here, not a lot, but you're squeezing it so the deck holds. And then with the thumb, just practice doing this. Just do it, right? I'll do it with my left hand. I'm not that great with my left. So you're holding and just practice doing that. So it's gonna look like that at first, right? And even that, it's not really a bad fan. So just hold it, squeeze both sides, and then just do that. And you've already got yourself a pretty decent fan. Now, if you want to make the fan a little bit cleaner, right? So it's a little bit bigger. All I do is, instead of holding it like this, I kind of hold it up here and come back with it a little bit more. So it looks like that. And then do a much bigger fan. But your standard fan should just be that. Now, it's all really in the thumb. You want to make sure, once you have like that motion down, right, of you just doing that, you're gonna start getting a feel for the cards. So make sure you're applying pressure evenly, and this is the best way I can explain it. If you apply too much pressure in the beginning, this is what it's gonna look like. All right. See how most of the cards are over here? Like this, if I were to remove this, you've got a majority of the deck here. You've probably got maybe like 20 cards here, or less. If you don't put enough pressure, right, and you just do like the top, if I were to remove it, you've got most of the deck here. So make sure you're applying even pressure all the way through, so that way you get a nice and consistent fan. Now, to close the fan, I'm going to show you the beginner way. So once you do that, literally all you have to do is just with this finger, just close it. And in full motion, looks like this. And you could do that. I'm going to turn the camera this way so you guys can see how to do a one-hand close, if that is what you're interested in. That's it for today's video. Hopefully you guys learned a lot utilizing the fan. If there's maybe something I missed and there's something you want to add, please leave it in the comments below so people can look at it and people can learn from each other's experiences. If you liked today's video, please leave a like. It definitely helps me out a lot, especially because I'm still somewhat brand new. If this channel is definitely something that you seem interested in, I'm posting every Friday, so please hit subscribe and do not forget to hit the notification bell so you know exactly when on Friday I'll be posting. It's normally around 4 p.m. Pacific time. Sometimes I post a little early though. Sometimes I do post a little bit later, but it will almost always be on a Friday. So stay tuned for next week so you can learn the cherry control.